Well, artificial intelligence has already changed the software industry. Now the battle is moving into the world of robotics. The United States has announced strict new restrictions on the import of foreign-built humanoid robots, robotic quadrupeds, and high-capacity power inverters. At first, this may sound like a story meant for only tech companies to you, right? But experts believe the impact could reach far beyond Silicon Valley. It could influence manufacturing, AI development, global trade, and even future job opportunities for skilled engineers. According to the US, the decision has been taken in interest of national security. Officials argue that advanced robots and critical power systems connected to AI infrastructure should never depend on foreign tech that could potentially create security risk. Well, the whole restriction mainly affect Chinese manufacturers, which, by the way, currently dominate the global humanoid robotics market. For years, the US companies focused on developing AI software while importing large amount of robotics hardware from overseas because it was cheaper, it was easier. But Washington now wants that model to change completely. The message is simple here. If advanced robots are going to operate inside the US, a much larger share of their components should be built in America. Now, why should Indians pay attention? Because whenever governments push companies to manufacture more products locally, new jobs are created. In fact, companies will need engineers who understand robotics, embedded system, power electronics, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, automation, and advanced manufacturing. These are exactly the kind of specialized skills that many Indian engineers already possess. Interestingly, while software jobs have become more competitive over the last 2 years, experts believe that the hardware engineering and robotics, it could become the next big area of hiring. Companies building AI inside the US will require thousands of skilled professionals capable of designing, testing, and maintaining these complex systems. In fact, this also tells us something much bigger about our future. The next phase of AI revolution, it will not be driven only by software. It will also depend on machines, robot working in factories, autonomous system inside warehouses, AI-powered manufacturing, and smarter infrastructure. Countries are no longer competing only to build better software. They are competing to build the entire technology ecosystem, from chips to robots to power system to AI. And whosoever leads this race can shape the global economy for years to come. For Indians already working in the US or those hoping to move there, this shift could create new opportunity. The job may look very different from traditional software role, but the demand for specialized technical talent, it could continue growing as companies invest more heavily in domestic manufacturing and AI infrastructure. Well, technology is changing rapidly, but for thousands of Indian students in America, the biggest concern, it is not robot, it is immigration. And our next story could directly affect anybody studying in the US on an F1 visa here.